You can't save everyone.
The hardest thing about this job is you can't always save everybody.
It's not your responsibility to convert them to Islam. Simply remind and move on with your life. Many of us, including myself, really want to convert someone to Islam. The intention behind it being, we want to give them the same peace and purpose Islam gives us. We want others to experience the joy of knowing Allah, the comfort of the Quran, and the meaning behind our existence. But in our eagerness to share this gift, we sometimes forget that guidance is not in our hands. Our role is to plant the seed, but it's Allah who makes it grow.
إنك لا تهدي من أحببت ولكن الله يهدي من يشاء وهو أعلم بالمهتدين.
I have a friend who once told me about a time that he was awake at 4 a.m. debating a non-Muslim online in a voice chat room for hours. He told me that during the discussion, they brought up the Prophet's marriage to Aisha radiallahu anh in an attempt to question his character. My friend began responding, but his time on the free membership ran out, so he paid for a membership to continue the conversation. But by the time he had returned, the other person had left, so he ended up losing money. While he spent hours defending Islam and even paid to do so, for which he will no doubt be rewarded for, it might have been better for him to have spent that time in worship, or donating that money instead. One of my favourite sheikhs, Sheikh Khalid Yassin, had been doing dawah for over 35 years before his mum converted to Islam. But it wasn't because of his dawah, but instead because of his wife's kindness that caused her to take the shahada. 35 years of dawah versus one act of kindness.
I did something I see my Somali wife do. She washed her mother's feet. That's just, she's something to do that every day. Wash her feet and comb her hair. When she did that for my mother took shahada. I'm giving dawah to my mother 35 years. She praying with me, everything, but she don't take the shahada because she got an attitude with Muslims. She love Islam, but she don't like what she's seeing. But anyway, bottom line is this way Allah did it. I left to go somewhere, I came back, and my mom was sitting in the chair with the kima on. She trying to say the shahada. And I'm thinking to myself, how did that happen? And she told me, Khalid, Amina, I love her. She washed my feet. She put me in the jacuzzi. She did my hair, my nails, all that. I want her to stay with me all the time. So it was the kindness. You understand? It was the kindness.
This brings me nicely to my final point. Even if you have the best arguments in the world, posting them all over social media often won't make much of a difference if you're just a faceless YouTube commenter or one with the anime profile picture explaining why the Trinity doesn't make any sense. However, if you're someone respected in your community or online for your remarkable character, your words will carry so much more weight. So when you talk about Islam, people will be more open to listening. They'll naturally want to understand what makes you the way that you are. And when you attribute it all to your faith in Islam, then they'll become curious about this religion that shapes such strong character. Take Habib as a modern example. He's admired across the UFC, not just for his skills, but for his incredible humility, respect, and the way he honors his father. He is deeply caring towards his team and consistently charitable. This is why so many people have looked into Islam because of him, not just because of what he says, but because of how he lives. One of the most fundamental ingredients in the Messenger's dawah, in his invitation to Islam, was the strength of his character. He had legitimacy and credibility. He was known as Al-Amin and As-Sadiq. He was intelligent, respected, and trusted by his community. Even before the revelation, people knew they could rely on him. If we fail to embody these qualities, if we are quick to lose our patience, fail to control our tongues, and lack basic human decency, then we undermine all of our efforts. The Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam had qualities that even the disbelievers admired. Before any commands were given, he displayed universally appreciated qualities. These are qualities that resonate with all people, regardless of faith. Without them, what dawah can we offer? We lack the essential ingredients to effectively deliver this message. So I pray that we are able to understand what it means to deliver this message, and are able to understand that our job is not to convert, but to remind, and to fulfill the prerequisite of what it means to become a person who delivers a reminder. May Allah make us all deliverers of reminder and do justice to the sunnah of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you're struggling with your 5 daily prayers, please join my free Discord community dedicated to establishing Salah. And I also offer free 1-to-1 coaching calls for any personal challenges or self-improvement goals you might have. Check the description for links to join and book a call. Jazakallah khair.